Hey, my Lipton. So I told you I was gonna keep y'all updated on this case. At first, I thought that the trial was gonna take place on August 21st, which is next week. But I guess they're getting started. Before I even get started, y'all, Tammy looks a hot mess. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She looks a hot. Like, I guess jail food must be really good because homegirl is giving like she probably has some pork chops, some pork feet, soup in there because she's definitely eating good in prison. I'm looking at these photos, child. I'm like, Lord have mercy. Tammy, and right here she looks like a whole serial killer. It's no shade, it's no shade. Um, but no, let's get I'm sorry, I have to get that off my chest. When I saw these photos, I'm like, girl, is the jail food that good? Shit. Anyway, so it says here WWE Hall of Famer Tammy Sunny Sytch please no contest faces up to 25.5 years, which first of all, I'm sorry. If you allegedly take someone's life, I expect you to do life in prison. Like, that's just my opinion. That's just, and I mean that on a purpose. Like, if you take someone's life, you deserve life in prison, but that's just me. It says here tomorrow Sunny Sytch had a blood alcohol content of 0.280, which is 3.5 times the legal limit of 0.08 set by Florida law. It says here WWE Hall of Famer Tammy Sunny Sytch pleaded no contest Wednesday to DUI causing death and other charges in fatal crash and could face up to 25.5 years in prison when she's sentenced on November 27th. Okay. It says here Sytch 50 has entered a plea of not guilty May 31st, 2022 to the same charges stemming from a deadly traffic crash in Ormond Beach. She changed the plea Wednesday as part of an agreement with prosecutors. Ormond Beach police said on the 25th of 2022, Sytch's vehicle failed to stop and crashed into the back of a stopped car at the intersection of US 1 and Granda Boulevard, leading to the death of Julian LaFrancis Lester, who was 75 years old. Sytch has been held without bond on pretrial detention at the County Branch Jail since May 13, 2022. Sytch, wearing the customary orange jail jumpsuit, was led into court, took seat in front of the defense table. Her hands were cuffed as is also routine during inmates' court appearances. Sytch smiled several times as she spoke to her attorneys before the start of the hearing. When her name was called, she stood with her lawyers in front of the circuit Judge Karen Foxman, who asked what her plea was. Sytch said no context. No context. The judge asked a number of routine questions as part of the hearing. In response, Sytch said she had almost graduated from college. In response to another question, graduated from college where? In the 1980s? Like, bitch, where? Sytch said she had been diagnosed with some disorders, including PTSD, borderline personality disorder, and bipolar disorder. Okay, going down the mental health route, of course. I am not surprised. Y'all love to. That's the thing. Y'all love to use mental health to your convenience and to do some dumb shit. But when it comes really time to actually go get some actual mental health, y'all don't want to mental health resources and go get therapy and stuff. Y'all don't want to use it. But that's a whole other conversation. She said among the medication she was taking was Prozac and antidepressant. Lord have mercy. This picture right here, she looks so scary, child. Oh my God. At the time of the accident, Sytch had a blood alcohol content of 0.280, which is okay. 35. Yeah, we know that. Police also found an unsealed bottle of vodka in her car. A test also detected THC in Sytch's blood, indicating she had been using marijuana sometime before the crash, according to the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. In addition to the DUI causing death, Sytch was charged with one count of driving with a suspended or revoked license, causing death and serious injury. The first charge is is a second-degree felony punishable by 15 years in prison, while suspended driving charge is a third-degree felony punishable by 5 years in prison. That will mean 20 years. But the Assistant State Attorney, Ashley Terweiger, said during the hearing that she will be arguing that the new case law set a maximum prison sentence of just over 10 years on the second-degree felony, which would make the possible maximum total penalty over 25 years. Sytch was also charged with 4 counts of DUI with damage to person, 2 counts of DUI with damage to property. Each of the 6 counts is the first-degree misdemeanor punishable by 364 days in the county jail as part of the agreement. Sytch will be sentenced to time served on 6 counts, and sentences will run concurrently. Damn, okay. Sentencing guidelines St. Louis, okay, Sytch at 10.5 years. One of the charges also carries 4-year minimum sentence. She's facing a lot of charges. There's a lot to, and we can also hopefully they put it in this article. Honestly, I don't. Okay, we're almost done. Let me just read the rest before I get with my commentary. It says here. Yeah, she was suspended license, and that's the thing too. Don't she also have charges in different states? Because it says here she was driving with a suspended license in Pennsylvania. She never held a valid Florida driver's license. Okay. Roberts also said she will file a motion arguing why Sytch should receive a lower sentence. Okay, this is her people. Family members declined. Also, they didn't put in this article, but she's also being sued by the man's family that has been, bro, this bitch, I'm sorry. Okay. She's also being sued, I think by 2 different, I think it's the man's family that she allegedly killed, and another, I'm forgetting her name, but Tammy's car also hit her, but she only has, I think she said that she had some back issues and stuff like that from that crash as well. We'll see what happens at this point. 25.5 years is too small. To me, it's supposed to be a life for a life, and I think that Tammy should be there for definitely more than 25 years. But Tammy, it's not looking too good for you, girl. It's not looking too good. So we'll see what happens next week. She'll be sentenced on the 27th, but the trial is taking place next week. And then the verdict will be in by, I believe, by the end of that week. So we'll see what happens there. I'm definitely going to keep y'all guys updated. I told you I'm going to keep my foot on Tammy's neck throughout this whole process. Tell me how you guys feel in the comment section below. How do you guys feel about her pleading no contest? Do you guys feel like she deserves 25.5 years? Or do you guys think that she deserves life? Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let's go to 600 subscribers. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.